Welcome to another video by Quad Builds. Here I'm building the FPV250L from Hobby King. Today I'll be putting on the long frame and I'll be mounting the stands.
I realized after the fact that I was looking for nuts for the screws to go into. And I realized that these metal rods are threaded. So you don't need nuts, they go straight into the metal rods. So my plan is to mount this on the underside to keep a lower center of gravity. Okay, so I got one metal plate here. It's just going to go directly on here. So I believe these here are my screws that are going to go into the rods. Like I said before, you get two of these pieces. They're exactly the same. There's no difference between them. So I should just be able to mount this no problem without worrying about putting one piece on the other and vice versa.
So really this part here is just a matter of taking these metal rods and putting the screws through what's the bottom here. That's actually the top of the craft. Putting the screws through the top and the metal rods through the bottom. You've got your front part of the craft that's attached, and then you have these two plates. The plates go, well, for me, they go underneath the craft, and the screws come in from the top. And so there's 4 of those that attach. There's 2 for one plate and 2 for the other plate. And so once you've got those screwed in, you can screw in your other 4 rods, and then you'll have the bottom half of your long kit assembled.
So I guess what I can do now is just continue to put the rest of the rods up through the bottom of the craft. There's a little bit of flex here on the front. I'm sure you can see this because it is only held in by these 2 screws here in the back on each piece. There's a little bit of flex downward on this piece. I'm not entirely sure if that'll be remedied. Okay. So now I've got all those pieces, and so what'll happen is once I've got all my FPV gear and everything else on here, I'll just mount this right on top. So really it's gonna look like this.
And I'm realizing here that you clearly cannot see what I am seeing, but the undermount is just underneath the craft instead of on top of it. So I can confirm that if you do buy the overmount version of the FPV250L, that you can mount it on the underside. I discovered that the undermount version costs, I don't know, maybe $5 more, and it's really not a cost that you need to incur
For that board, so I'll have to mess around with that. But I also definitely know that I'm going to want to put my ESCs on the bottom, feed all that stuff in through here. So maybe what I'll do right now is just clean up and get all my leads kind of where I want them to be. What I really want is just it to be really clean when I probably mount the ESCs right around here, maybe even right here. I'll just maybe tape them up right here. I think these leads should reach all the way, so I can have my the bulk of my stuff right here. And then I'll likely put the battery on top. I guess I'll just have to play around with that to figure out exactly.
So this concludes this video from Quad Builds. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. There will be plenty more videos forthcoming regarding this build. This is, again, the FPV250L. Thanks for watching.